Hi, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about things cosplayers love to hear. So, I've made a short little list of 10 things I personally love to hear, talk about, or just interact about as a cosplayer. And it changes for every person for this, and I hope that you agree with some of mine. If I missed anything that you personally like to hear as a cosplayer, make sure to drop that down below. But let's get into number one, which is asking consent. Now, this is a huge spiel in the cosplay community that cosplay is not consent, and this applies to photographing, hugging, physical contact in any manner, and of course, asking personal questions. So, this is something that I live by, breathe by, and it is just, making sure that it is okay before doing anything. So, whenever I take photos with people, I'm like, is it okay to touch you? Is it okay if we take a selfie? Is it okay if I feel this prop that you've made? It just really allows that kind of sense of security and safety for the cosplayer. And I know that really helps me get throughout the day, is to show that little bit of just, you know, awareness for the person behind the character. It really does a lot, even though it's such a little thing. Number two is talking about the makeup. So I personally love it when people ask me about my makeup, ask me about the way I did it, what inspiration I had, and I absolutely love talking about it. It makes me so happy to go in depth about my Parzival makeup, about my Harley Quinn makeup, and there's so much creativity behind such a canvas like your face, and I absolutely love that kind of conversation because it is so positive. It really gets into character, like diving into product detail, and it is just such an amazing thing to hear is when somebody compliments something as substantial as the face of the cosplayer when it comes to makeup. And on top of that, number three, these two kind of link up together, is the confidence. Now, it is easy to say this wrong, so here's a way to say it right, is I absolutely love the way you wear your cosplay. I love the way that you walk with confidence in that cosplay. Like, just positive spins on the amount of work, the confidence, and the creativity in the actual cosplay. This is not to say that you can't say, like, oh my god, that looks so good on you, or oh my god, I love the way that that looks on your like legs. But I think it's better to phrase that in a more neutral way instead of objectifying the person's body. It is objectifying the costume itself, but then also saying, like, I love the way you wear it. And I think that's a really good way to say it. Personally, I find that very flattering. On to the next one, it is the vibe of the cosplayer. So it is really easy to get down on yourself when you are in cosplay, thinking about the nitty gritty details of your costume and how you could have done it better, how you hate how it looks, the outcome, the detail, the coloration. It just gets all up in your head. It really does. So saying that somebody is vibing out or has an amazing energy about them, and that they're matching the character's energy, or just have really positive kind of flow, I think that really adds to the person's confidence. It really allows them to think of themselves as a person again and really feel that energy of, positivity. It's a really awesome thing to say. It's a really good and easy way to compliment somebody, being like, I love your Harley Quinn vibe. I love the energy behind your costume. I love the energy in your costume. Like, it is such a positive thing for a cosplayer to hear, in my opinion. And I love saying it to different creators. And I love hearing it myself. It boosts my ego in a really good way. On to number five. This is a little bit more of a common way to compliment a cosplayer, but literally just recognizing the character and complimenting that they appreciate the character as much as you do. Whenever I go up to a more obscure character, say a Steven Universe character like Lapis, it is all about, oh my god, I love Lapis. I love that you cosplay Lapis. I love everything about Lapis. And that starts a really healthy conversation, a really healthy environment, and just a really good chance of friendship over the fandom itself. It is so awesome to just nerd out about these different kind of characters. And I love talking about the fandom itself whenever I'm in a cosplay. It just adds such positivity to my day. And I know it's such a simple thing, but it really brightens the mood, and it's just so nice whenever there's an appreciation for the character you're cosplaying. I love it. And on top of that is the fandom love. You don't have to know the character specifically to compliment somebody or even talk about the cosplay or the character or anything. Just saying, like, oh my god, you're cosplaying for Marvel. I love Marvel. You look awesome. It is such an easy, just way to relate to the cosplayer, to really start a conversation and really open up the floor to positivity, which is the entire vibe of this video. And I hope you're getting that because that's what I'm trying. But yeah, I love just the fandom genre love. Like, it doesn't even have to be specific. You can be like, oh my god, I love that you're cosplaying an anime character, a comic character, a video game character. It does not have to be specific. And it is just awesome. So, number 7 is going to be kind of V-lining away from all of that, and it is time appreciation. Whether you are thinking about it, unaware of it, or aware of it, there is so much time that goes into cosplay, whether you are making, buying, putting it on, commissioning, any of this takes so much time to put together to have the final result of a cosplay. And I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is so much research that goes into certain cosplays that is so unappreciated. I personally have spent years on some of my cosplay looks, and it doesn't look like it. But then when I start talking about how I was inspired by these kind of details and I wanted to incorporate this character decision, you really understand the appreciation for the time that each one of these looks takes. Because even if you are buying it, you still got to research it, you got to decide it, you got to buy it, alter it, wear it, put it on. Oh my god, don't even get me started about how long it takes to get into some of these cosplays. Appreciating a cosplayer's time is going to send them through the moon. Like, it is one of the biggest compliments, I think. It's just like, oh my god, I love how much time you put into this. I love that you were able to do this, and it just shows such appreciation. Which, on to number 8, it's just supporting the work of the cosplayer in general. This does not mean that you have to show them monetary appreciation or like any kind of value in products or money. Just the appreciation of supporting, whether that be on social media, in person, or just saying, like, oh my God, I really support your work. I absolutely love what you're wearing. Can I continue supporting you? Can I continue like following your work? It is so just awesome to hear somebody say that they have been following my work, supporting it, or just like in general supporting the community. It is so cool to just see the mutual love over such an amazing form of art expression and such an amazing hobby that everyone seems to really love. And then on to number 9, the way you're cosplaying. So there are many different ways to cosplay. You can be in character, you can be doing character moments, you can be just casually yourself in the cosplay, but just appreciating the format in which this person is doing it, whether it's strictly photo, strictly video, strictly in character, or just them themselves in cosplay. It is the way that they are doing it that is so awesome, and I absolutely love to see people's version of cosplay and costume playing and seeing that really intertwine with the space that they in or the media that they like. It is so awesome. Number 10 is probably my biggest thing, which is so easy to do, is posting praise. I spend so much time posting online on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and it is a full-time job to be doing this kind of stuff. So just showing appreciation for creators that you want to support by commenting, following, sharing, saving, just any form of interaction on somebody's posts on any platforms means so much to a cosplayer. We absolutely love it. We love to hear it. We love to see it. It is so awesome to see the work that we've been doing pay off in such an amazing, insightful way. And I just love sharing my work. I love sharing my tips, tricks, inside, outside, living la vida loca kind of stuff to cosplay. I absolutely love it. So having that little bit of praise, that little bit of interaction really motivates people to keep going, to keep pursuing it as a full-time career, as a hobby, as a competitive kind of art, it is so awesome to get that posting praise. So if you ever have free time in your life and you really like a cosplay work, just go ahead and interact with it. Like, comment, send them a DM saying that you appreciate it and that you like it and you support them. It is very similar to other points that I've made throughout this video, but a positive word really helps motivate anyone in any kind of setting. So, yeah, those are 10 things that I love to hear as a cosplayer, and I bet others do too. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see what cosplayers hate and what you should never say to a cosplayer, I did make a video on that, which of course is also a big ol' rant. So if you want to see that, it's going to be linked down below, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I just wanted to take a second to thank all my patrons, Louis, John, and Mondo, and my Mr. Stark tier. Thank y'all so much.